All right, on the other side of the line, I've got Charlie Lim and Gentle Bones. Both are singer-songwriters from Singapore. Hi, boys. How you guys doing?
Well, thanks for having us.
Good.
Joel, are you still sleepy right now?
Cozy.
We are about to talk about your first collaboration together for the song Two Sides. But before we get into that, maybe the both of you can describe your music and your work to Malaysians who are watching now. Maybe you can start with Charlie Lim.
My music is, I think it's quite introspective. It's quite mellow. I think it's quite personal and a little dark sometimes, but it's also quite dynamic.
And what about Joel / Gentle Bones?
Still trying to figure it out every day. I think that's the best way to put it.
But would you say that both of your songwriting skills and both of your vibes from your music are pretty similar?
I think our sounds are generally quite smooth as opposed to being more like abrasive. Yeah, I think we are definitely more influenced by like R&B and the soulful side of like pop music.
And you guys, this is the first time you guys are working together on a song. How was that process like? Songwriting, I believe that I'm not a songwriter obviously, but I know that different people have different styles of songwriting, preferences. But would you say that you guys definitely saw an intersection point when it comes to working together, songwriting together?
Yeah, I've been a huge fan of Charlie's for many years. So like I've always been very familiar with his sound, his lyric writing, and the way that he approaches his music. When we came together, I think I was surprised how many like similarities we actually shared in our music. When we came together, it really like gelled really well, I think. So like the song was based off a foundation of our shared love for boy bands. Charlie named the whole project gave us like kind of like a boy band name, which is called like Sad Boys.
Oh my god, wow, Sad Boys, as simple as that. Okay, so now let's talk about the song itself. Two Sides. Who wants to talk about it first?
For me, anyway, I wrote it from like a place of frustration. There's like a misunderstanding or miscommunication with somebody, and you might feel wronged or offended or hurt by someone, but you're still trying your best to understand where that person is coming from. You're asking yourself, could this person possibly be that out there to get me? How different are we really? So to me, this song is like living in that strange tension. Like even though you could be hurt, it's still important to kind of get the other perspective as well, so you can empathize with that person in order to reach some sort of mutual understanding. For me, that's quite a personal thing, but at the same time, I think most of us can relate to it.
Joel, anything you want to add about that?
Yeah, just adding on to Charlie's point, the song title really says it all. Like the whole thing about two sides and how both sides are equally important, but yet at the same time, there are always going to be misalignment of ideals or miscommunications whenever there is love. Because I feel like love leaves room for all these kinds of things, because if there weren't love, then there wouldn't be much room for miscommunication. I think that's what the song means to me.
And who exactly came up with the song first? Was it Charlie or was it Gentle Bones?
We just got into a session, I just played some chords, and then Joel just some like ideas. And then we just started editing the ideas and seeing which lines were stronger. I started writing some lyrics to it as well. Yeah, it just came very naturally and very quickly.
Joel, you have nothing else to add about that?
Yeah, I think Charlie said it all. It was a really smooth process. And me being a huge fan of Charlie's and him being such a good lyric writer and a good melody writer and a producer, in my opinion, just having a sound that I built for so many years, being able to cross paths with his was huge for me.
Good to know. Okay, now we've talked about the song already. Now, enough about the music. Let's talk about what you guys have been doing at home. I know it's been about a month that you guys are cooped up in your homes. Joel, what have you been keeping busy with?
Trying to not pressure myself to keep too busy, but I've been trying to write music, trying to read more. The Kindle is my best friend.
There's this strange impetus now, right? On so many of us, we're just pressured to come out of this with like a new side hustle or some sort of crazy skill.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
write a book.
Yeah, and speaking of that, maybe you guys have picked up any new skills? Perhaps, Charles, you want to share anything that you've picked up? Maybe cooking or any new habits at home?
I think out of necessity, we've had to cook a lot more. We are fostering a cat at the moment.
Oh my god, it's so
that's been
cute.
keeping us busy. Yeah. Other than that, it's more or less the same, because both Joe and I we work from home.
Yeah.
Right from home, so yeah.
Okay, so how can people find the song Two Sides, and where can they find your social media? Tell all the Malaysians out there.
Joel's Instagram is Bones Gentle, right?
Bones Gentle, okay, and yours is?
One word, Mine's Where Was Charlie?
Where was Charlie? Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's out on every platform. Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, whatever you guys use. I think it's on Jukes as well.
Well, you guys stay safe there, okay, guys? Keep in touch, and people go and stream the song Two Sides by Gentle Bones and Charlie Lim. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for having us. Take care.
You too.
Stay safe, yeah.